know, young kids just speed down the aisle, and the Asians crash right into the displays. You guys ready for some more comedy? All right, let's bring up your next veteran. He has 19 years in the service. He's an Army recruiter. He's been doing comedy for over a decade. Give a big round of applause for Will Gates. Everybody, Will Gates.
Sledgehammer song for my fucking intros. Do I look that old? No. Thank you. Look at this fucking gorgeous audience. I'm grateful, man. My last crowd was 12 people, all right? I mean, given my lines were a lot easier to remember, too. Not guilty, but at the same time, you guys are terrific. We've been listening to you backstage. You guys are having a good time. Give yourselves a hand, first of all. Thank you guys for coming out. He did say my name. My name is Will Gates. That is my real name. It's not like my stripper name or anything like that. Justin Side is my stripper name, but my real name is Will Gates. And if you can just... I'm about to get some dollars. And if you can do me a favor, if we do end up meeting after the show, please call me Will. I understand my name sounds like Bill Gates, and a lot of people try to call me Bill, but I'm here to let you know, I'm not a Bill. I don't want to be a Bill. Alright, first of all, when Mr. fucking Comix doesn't pay me after the fucking show, I'm not going to fuck up his credit, you know what I mean? I'm not a Bill. People at least look me over before throwing me in the trash, okay? I've never been a Bill. As far as I can remember, I've never been sewn onto a hat to keep the sun out of anybody's eyes. I've never been attached to a duck's face. I've never lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. I'm not... So I do. I feel bad for him. I'm sure not a single day doesn't go by where he doesn't get at least one person doesn't come up to him and go, "Oh, Bill Gates, huh? Any relation to a famous comedian?" No? I bet you wish he had some of his money though, huh? He don't want my money. I'm a stand-up comedian, and food stamps are embarrassing. Anybody here out on a date? Any dates? Nobody's dating, right? Everybody's just... Who's on a date? You're on a date, sir? This is your 700th date, but you're still on a fucking date, and you're out for yours, ain't you? Can I ask where you met, sir? Where'd you guys meet? J-Date! Do I have to say Jewish date, or can I say Jew date? So they're okay, that's good. You don't have to. I remember my single date. I did the online dating thing, but I never used the pay sites. You know what I mean? Like I never used like eHarmony or J-Date or Muslim Mingle or anything like that. I actually met a lot of girls on Craigslist. I did. And there's a couple reasons why I like to use Craigslist. First of all, I like my girls frugal, okay? And not only that, it's very convenient. You know what I mean? You can get a mattress and a girl to put on the mattress in the same place. You know what I mean? So I was talking to this girl that I met on Craigslist, and she told me that she likes sex when it's extremely rough. I said, great, come by 2 days before payday, we'll hook up. She said, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I actually like being choked and slapped during sex. And I'm like, perfect, because I'm totally into chicks that don't listen and won't shut the fuck up. I guess that makes me the asshole comedian of the group, right? That ain't me. I'm not the resident asshole of our troupe. That is not my persona, you guys. So I overheard this retarded couple making fun of normal people the other day, and So I tapped the guy on the shoulder. I said, hey, buddy, you better be careful. Karma's a bitch. You make fun of normal people long enough, your babies are going to be born normal. That's okay. They can't all be winners. My daughter came up to me the other day. She goes, Daddy, I think I'm turning agnostic. I said, agnostic? Do you even know what that means? She said, yeah, it means I still believe in the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and the Tooth Fairy. But not in the literal biblical sense. That takes a minute. Oh boy. No, I like telling these little simple jokes, these little one-liners, you know what I mean? Because they don't take very much attention span. And that's not for you guys, that's for me. You know what I mean? Because this might shock the shit out of you, but I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not the brightest star in the sea, as some people may say. I'm not the smartest phone in the kiosk. I'm not the sharpest hanger in the womb. I have a lot of memory problems. I forget everything. I have a bad memory. My memory is so bad. This is how bad my memory is. This one time I was coaching high school football in Virginia and I forgot the Titans. That's okay, it's a cheesy joke. I'm telling you, I was that dumbass on September 12th walking around going, never forget what? You ever been in the middle of the parking lot and just totally draw a blank and forget where you parked the car? Yeah, that shit. 3 hours was my record going up and down the roads looking for my car until I finally remembered that my mom dropped me off. And I don't have a car because I'm 13 years old. But then, see, I'm not a very smart guy, I don't have an attention span, so that's why I like to tell those little corny, cheesy jokes, you know what I mean? Because my attention span, you know? As a matter of fact, I have the attention span of for this next one-liner, I'm gonna need a glass table, a razor blade, and a rolled-up dollar bill. That's a cocaine joke for all the kids in the audience. Except for I don't snort my cocaine with a rolled-up dollar bill, I am way more fun than that. I'm such a fun guy to party with, I snort my cocaine with a crazy straw. Because I like to send my coke on a journey before it sends me on one. That guy knows what I'm talking about. First time I ever tried cocaine, I was afraid it was going to smell bad, so I sprinkled in some love on my carpet. That shit took me right back to Grandma's house. Which one, the love on my carpet or the cocaine? That's for me to know. Nah, I'm just kidding. These are jokes. I don't do cocaine. That's just a joke. I never even tried cocaine. You know what I mean? I just tell people that so they think I'm a successful comedian. A couple years from now, I'm going to have to start making up jokes about the heart attack I didn't have, the last van I had to sleep in, the first dick I had to suck. I don't even know anybody. None of my friends do cocaine, or at least that's what they tell me, you know what I mean? Probably because of the dick thing, but I do know this one guy who used to huff paint. Anybody ever know anybody that did that? Huff paint, that shit will fry your brains more than any fucking expensive drug out there. This guy was a total fruitcake. And it turns out that the type of high he would encounter would be dependent on the color he would huff. You know what I mean? So for instance, he would huff orange, we would have to keep him from peeling himself. He would huff brown, he'd start crossing rivers for no reason. Climbing walls. He would huff black, his credit score would go down. You know, different stimuli for different chemical components in the car. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm gonna do a comedy show in hell where we're all gonna be for laughing at that shit. No, come on. Black jokes are fun. Black jokes are fun. They are. It's just that this country, clap if you agree with me, has gotten too PC over the last few years. I mean, it really has. I mean, I personally know a lot of black comedians that use the word cracker like they're advertising for fucking Ritz. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's racist. I don't. They're comedians. That's what you're supposed to do, is make fun of fucking people. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, I also know a lot of white comedians, and you've heard this, they won't even say the word black. They'll say African American every single time. And if you ask me, that sounds even more racist. It sounds like they're compensating for something, doesn't it? Yeah. So a retard, a faggot, and an African American walk into a bar. See, that sounds funny. I'll give you a few more examples, and you tell me if it sounds more racist than if you just say fucking black, okay? Never let an African-American cat cross your path. See, that sounds more racist. You can save 75% by doing all your Christmas shopping at Walmart on African American Friday. See, that sounds way more racist than if you just say black. I got one more example. If you are an astronaut in outer space, nobody knows what happens to you if you get sucked into an African American hole. See, that sounds way more racist. Just say black. You know what I mean? And I heard 50% of the crowd-ish are Trump supporters. I'm not one of those comics that like to get political, but I think that's why a lot of people are on board with Trump, because PC has gotten so annoying that they just like the fact that somebody's coming out and saying what they feel. You know what I mean? And I'm not even saying I'm voting for Trump. I'm not telling you need to vote for Trump, but I'm saying that people maybe they shouldn't be labeling him as a racist. Because let's be honest, people, for some people that's like the pot calling the kettle African American. That bit got pretty stupid. Let's get down to the important shit. Where are my drinkers at? Where are the alcoholics at? Make some noise. See that? That wasn't so hard. Only 11 more steps to go. No, drinking makes everything better, doesn't it? It's like an amplifier, right? It does. Makes stand-up comedy funnier, so take another fucking drink, guys. Makes the opposite sex look more attractive? Yeah. Thank you. Makes babysitters look older? Makes handcuffs hurt less? And I like to drink, I really do. I like to drink, but I don't drink by myself. I don't know if anybody does that, but they say that's when you know you have a problem, is when you drink alone. As a matter of fact, they have a name for people that drink alone. Mom. I say that because I come from a long line of alcoholics. I'm telling you, my parents were alcoholics, my grandparents were alcoholics, my daughter's an alcoholic. No, maybe I shouldn't say that. She doesn't drink alone either, unless she's grounded, and then of course. And that reminds me, by the way, if you're ever like at a stupid birthday party you don't want to be at, or like a dumb Pixar movie, or somewhere else you don't want to be at, like church, a Disney princess's sippy cup makes for a great flask, I'm just saying. I, like a lot of people, I just started my heavy drinking back in my school days, and I remember the very first party I ever got invited to, I arrived at this party so drunk and belligerent that the kindergarten teacher grabbed me by the ear and sent me to the principal's office. Made an example out of me. Goodbye, Mr. Drunky Monkey. Yeah. The principal called my parents to come pick me up and everything. But they were too drunk to drive, so. I remember this frat party I went to back when I was in college, and alright, so it was a motel party and I was in jock corps, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that there was a girl I wanted to talk to, right? And you need a little liquid courage. So that's what I did. I drank until I was comfortable enough to talk to her. Then at that point I crawled right up to her. I used her coach bag to coach myself onto my feet. I looked into the center two of her 6 beautiful eyes and I said, "You got a pretty face." And she said, "Thank you. That's a wonderful compliment. And you have a baby face." I said, "I know, I look young for my age." And she said, "No, that's not what I mean. I mean, your face is covered in snot and vomit." Well, then, goo gaga then, bitch. I really said that. I said that. I said, goo gaga then, bitch, suck your titties, because that's what babies do. Suck your titties. I didn't have to hiccup. Goo gaga then, bitch, suck your titties. You guys are great. That's a protein shake. I like to drink, but I am an advocate of designated drivers. I really am. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm getting older. Thank you. And I'm not just an advocate of designated drivers. I'm an advocate of being selective in your choice of designated drivers. Everybody here knows that just because somebody's sober doesn't mean their ass can drive, right? Think about it. What if you actually went through the ass pain of getting a designated driver for tonight? and you were on your way home from the comedy show, and it was your drunk ass that noticed the minivan and even pointed out the baby on board sticker before your DD totaled that bitch. Yeah, you tried to do the right thing, but you didn't take Will Gates' advice. You got a DD that has ADD. All of a sudden, mom has to scrape a couple stick figures off the back window. Oh, you guys know awe is like laughing but with less beer, right? It's the same thing. And not only that, it's not like any decent mother's gonna modify her fucking stick figure family by scratching stick figures off of it. She's gonna use a black Sharpie and scribble them out. My bad. She's gonna use an African American Sharpie and scribble them out. My name is Will Gates, you guys.